Previously on Kingdom Come Deliverance.
They're moaning they've drunk the alehouse dry, and now they have to wait for the next batch of beer. We've got dead who deserve a decent burial, and a lot of wounded, including one of their lordships.
This must be our quartermaster. You can tell by his fancy hat and the fact that he's counting on his fingers. He's probably a pretty good quartermaster because he hasn't taken off his boots yet. And get the most important thing, which, as we all know, is beer. Since we're going up to Ujits anyway, we'll also talk about the beer there, because if we can get some beer that won't make our people have diarrhea, that'd probably be best.
Ow!
Aha! He hit me.
And to see Istvan hang from the highest tower.
I'll drink to that. Well, I would if I wasn't on duty.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
I've no quarrel with Conrad.
All right. I suppose I'll have to take your word for it. You needn't fear. I kept watch the whole night and nothing happened.
What the hell just happened?
All right! He tried to kill me! It was Pekar! He's lying right there! And you let him go! You told me to my face that I had nothing to fear!
And now the continuation. So, since we're currently at the part of Siege, where we have to wait for him to build the trebuchet, and since Conrad Kieser is wounded because of something stupid I did, we have to do something else in the meantime. So, I'm going to try courtship, because we did some of that last time. So, as you can see, I put on my fanciest outfit. Don't I look fancy? Isn't that a fancy look? We've got a body garment, a body chainmail. Basically, we've got Sir Hans Capon's signature look, plus Henry's awesome, unique thing, the coolest pants in the game, some cool boots, got some bling on, and the second most valuable weapon in the game right after the tusk. But I went with the Magdeburg sword because it looks fancier. So, we're dressed up fancy, and we're going to go court Theresa. It's been a while since I talked to her, so I brought a necklace just in case she needs some sweetening up.
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
I've brought you something.
Oh, Hal. Is this for me? This must have cost you a fortune, but I like it very much, thank you. You really mustn't bring me any more gifts like that, or you'll spoil me.
Would you like to get up to some more mischief? It was fun the last time.
Yes, it was. I'm a bit surprised you thought so too. Although a girl doesn't get a chance to tend the wounds of a gallant defender every day. Shall we play blind man's buff?
That's really what you want to do?
I know it's a game for children, but I always liked it, and I won't feel stupid playing it with you.
All right, why not?
Good. Then follow me.
Alright, I think I know where this goes, so this was a good decision. Very interesting side mission. I wish when you gave Theresa gifts, she would wear them, because I gave her a really fancy dress last time, and I just gave her a necklace worth like 1,000 groschen.
Are you shy?
It's a game for little children. Of course I'm embarrassed.
Well, adults play it too, you know.
But only when they're drunk.
Good point. Maybe we should get drunk.
I'll cover my eyes.
Well, they do say love is blind.
Cheeky boy.
But this is a game you won't be winning. I've got ears sharper than a bat.
And I'm as stealthy as a cat. You'll never find me.
We'll see.
But if you leave the barn, you lose. Come here. Come on, spin me around. What are you waiting for?
Blind I may be, deaf I'm not. Make a sound, and you'll get got. How does it go after that?
It doesn't matter. Go and hide. What was that? Was that you?
I'm not wearing any armor, so this was what should I do? Should I be a gentleman and let her catch me?
Just you wait.
I'll
I'll
sit
find
here.
you.
Do you think she'll find me if I just sit here? Am I supposed to follow her?
Here?
I'll carefully follow her. Oh, she got me.
There, you see. I can hear better than a bat. Oh no! I've left clothes out to dry. We have to bring them in before they get soaked.
Oh,
Alright, where are they? Guessing this is them. An apron. Nice.
Oh no, it's completely soaked.
You'll have to put it by the stove to dry.
No, that would just make it reek of smoke. Help me bring it to the hay.
I mean, you could just hang them up again. I don't know why they're all over the ground. Shouldn't they be on the clotheslines? I think I picked every one of them up. Help is a strong word.
It's sopping wet.
Not afraid of thunderstorms, are you?
Not anymore.
Shouldn't we spread the linen out?
Henry, hush now.
Oh, Henry, you stallion. Hey, good, we've got our stuff back on. Now what should we do? Oh, apparently that's it. That's the end of courtship. Let's go see if she has anything else that she needs. Ooh, hey, she's just leaving. She's like, leave me alone. You clingy stalker.
About that evening.
Ah, yes. I never thanked you properly for helping me with the laundry. That storm would have carried it off to God knows where.
Oh, I think you thanked me enough. But next time we should take shelter somewhere else. That hayseed gets into places it shouldn't, and itches like mad.
Henry, you donkey. You really know how to sweet-talk a girl, don't you? And anyway, what do you mean by next time? Just what exactly do you have in mind for the two of us?
Well, we'll be together. Like a couple. And when the time comes, you'll take me as your husband, right?
You're full of yourself, aren't you? But that's not how things are done.
Well, obviously, under normal circumstances, I'd ask your pa for your hand.
Hey, lad,
Papa,
don't you want a little
Yes.
wager on the rat-aid tourney?
He'd set the dogs on you. Now you'd have to get Uncle Peshek's blessing.
I reckon I'd have no better luck with him. Unless he saw a way to profit from it.
And I'd have a sack of flour for my dowry. But seriously, Henry, what kind of husband would you make? You can't sit still in one place for an hour at a time.
Well, I've got a lot of duties, but I'm very fond of you, you know. And maybe one day you...
I know, you silly sod. We can't get married yet. But we can still see each other and be fond of each other.
Hey, she can repair clothes.
I've got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
all right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
Cool. So after you mix the Bisquick, she'll fix your
I've
clothes
got
for you.
something for you.
Ooh.
I hope you won't need them, but just in case.
Thank you.
Oh, she gave me bandages. That was fun. It was interesting, the whole talk of marriage and everything. So, that was cool. Well, I think we'll switch back into our combat-ish gear and then hop back up to Talmberg and see how they're coming with the trebuchet. So, let's put on our armor. I've got our armor back on. Now let's go to Talmberg. Alright, it looks like the trebuchet is finished. So now we're going to go watch the trebuchet test. I find it funny how, like, you can walk straight past this castle. There's supposed to be bad guys in it, but they don't, like, shoot at you or anything. Immersion-wise, I think it'd be fun. I do like how they've got the guards sneaking around. That's kind of cool. I can appreciate that. How did that wall get smashed down? Did we do that? I don't think we did. I do like the defensive fortification setup around the trebuchet. That's a cool touch. It's also a very cool trebuchet. Not quite Warwolf stature. I also think we're set up pretty close. But, what do I know? So who do we talk to? Maybe my quest log thing isn't... No, I have it active. Talk to Tobias?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Master Fafar, how's the trebuchet construction going?
Much better now that I have Master Keyser to help me. Although, to be quite honest, it's more a case of me helping him. I'm taking note and learning as I go.
Next time round, you'll be the siege master.
I rather hope they won't be here next time.
How's work going with Master Keyser?
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery and mechanics is absolutely astonishing. He's a very gifted man.
So you're confident the trebuchet will do its job?
Absolutely. It's plain to see Master Keyser knows exactly what he's doing.
How much longer do you think it will take?
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the base is quick to make, but the other parts are more complicated. And then there's all the balancing and setting the trajectory and range.
I see. Well, I hope it's ready soon.
So do I, Henry.
Okay, so he was not the one to talk to. Maybe we have to talk to Conrad Keyser. Let's see if he's forgiven me for almost getting him murdered. There he is.
Are you alright?
All right. All right! He tried to kill me!
But... It seemed like...
It was Pekar! He's lying right there! And you let him go! You told me to my face that I had nothing to fear! Keep out of my sight, you hear? I might have been killed for pity's sake!
So he's still in no good mood. Figured it out.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Move! Move! Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medek of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medek? He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him. Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townburg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir? I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is, sir, do you really think I'm someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But, sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
I'm ready now. Wondering what I should do. I could definitely go axe on him.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on your horses playing dice and swilling ale, you were sadly mistaken. Havel Medek.
I'd rather be me in my full plate armor than these guys. Got a Gambison. Ooh, a Gambison and a Wafen Rock.
Is that we defend the honor of our ghost.
Not a lot of armor. But we're gonna run over to that spot. I'm thinking I'm gonna ask them a question.
Easy. Easy.
Easy, easy. I'm glad it's easy for you, but I'm freaking out!
Ho! Ho!
Oh, there's a lot of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I think I count 26. It's not that many. Looks like so many more than that.
Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flice a bastard!
Alright, I think we're done holding.
Ride those horsens into the dirt!
Yeah, that's right. That's right, buddy. It's me, Henry. Yeah, your worst nightmare. Ooh, that hurt. You can tell he has a mace. Wish I had a spear. Well, I think we all know what I have to do. Oh my god, as if to answer my prayer, there's a spear right there on the ground. An Italian bill? Don't mind if I do. You hold still. I have to stab you with my Italian bill. Certainly not as good as a hunting spear, but it's good. These guys are wearing really good armor. The Italian bill really isn't that good of a polearm. Here we go. Oh, I'm actually surprised quite a few people died here. Oh, good, a halberd. That's a better polearm. Oh, we got more at the bridge. Alright. We will go help them. Yeah! Your boy's got a halberd now. Yeah, the halberd is a great chopping weapon. So you see that skill? It takes like 2 or 3 chops with the halberd to really take down a fully armored opponent.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan.
Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Alright, we still have our halberd, right? Yeah, we do. Alright, well, we're not going to let them destroy the trebuchet. I'm going to get there. I wonder if these guys sallied out. Hey, you come here. You keep running away like cowards. Hey, stop running away. I'm trying to stab you in the back. Oh my god! Oh, I can tackle him. There we go. Hey, look, it's Hans. Yeah, that's right. Guy. Hey, Hans. Very cool. There we go. Not gonna be destroying this trebuchet today, buddy. You got Henry the Halberd man. Henry the Halberdier, I should say. Ah! We'll keep him at a distance. There we go. You guys couldn't take this one guy? Hey, did we get everyone? Oh no, there's more people down here. Oh man, oh, it's Captain Bernard. I was like, they're doing a good job of holding these guys out. Ah. There we go. I was like, God, I can't hit any of these guys.
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
So, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
Rude.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
How did you meet him?
He killed my parents.
What? Toth killed your parents?
You could never understand. They were weak. Istvan's strong. He took better care of me than any father.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
What is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Well, that's fun. Let's see what we have next. An oath is an oath. The men are prepared, the trebuchet is built, and Istvan refuses to surrender. Talmberg must be conquered by force. Force. Okay. Well, let's see what we've got here. Talk to Sir Divish once you're ready. Oh, he's not. I was going to say, I'm ready, but he's not over here. So we'll have to run over and talk to Sir Divish. Yeah, no, the final act in this game has a lot of set pieces. It always makes me wonder if it was supposed to be. I mean, I know that their original intent was to make 3 games, I believe. There were supposed to be 3 acts to 1 story. But from what I understand, they combined the first 2 acts into this game, and then the 3rd act, which was going to be the longest and most exciting, I guess, was going to be the last game. Or it was going to be the 3rd act, but now it's the next game, I presume. So that's probably why there's weird pacing. Because that's the only thing. I love this game, and the story's fantastic. But there is a strange pacing where, like, the beginning of the game is decently packed full of stuff. The middle of the game has, like, a slower pacing, I would say. And then the end of the game is, like, one giant set piece after another, like 3 or 4 or 5 of them all put together. So the pacing feels a little off. Not that it's not good, it's just like a lot all at once, whereas the rest of the game was paced very gradually. So, you know, there's that. But anyway, enough talking about that. Let's find Divish.
I'm glad you came.
Uh-huh.
And it seems you're glad to see me too. I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'd be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. See you later.
Alrighty, we talked to Sir Divish. Now I guess we just have to go talk to Sir Robard. I always make that mistake. When he says, I'm glad you came, I'm always like, aha, like Henry's going to make a joke because he said, I'm glad you came. And Henry's going to say, that's what she said. But he doesn't. Apparently, that's not the right response. So you're supposed to say, at your service, and then you're supposed to say, oh, I don't know how to fire a trebuchet. Not, oh, I'd be delighted to trash your castle. Let's admire. William, Zachariah, Vane Fox, and Unrekim. I'm guessing 2 of those are regular names. One is like a YouTuber or a streamer or something. Vane Fox. Yeah, anyway, let's go find Sir Robard.
I'm glad to see you.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time.
Oh, I just have to wait for him to load the trebuchet. Well, they've got it cranked down. It's definitely progress. Oh, he's got the rock in, so can we fire it? I think we can. All right, let's light this candle. All right. Hey, Sorobard, come back here.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days, at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back.
Alrighty. So, I believe that's where we're going to stop for today. Probably a little bit of a shorter video once all the, to and from and nonsense has been cut out. But that's where we're going to leave it because the ending of this game is decently long. So, tune in next time and we're going to take this castle, do whatever we do, and see where it goes from there. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.